I've been recorded in the past by people that I trusted. So do I have your word that this conversation's not being recorded? I don't need to record you. Trust me. The only thing recording you now is the production team of the internet show. So, hopefully you don't have much to hide. Well, you know the producers put a disclaimer at the end of every episode that is fiction, so that should clear us of any liabilities. It's interesting that you're openly sitting here saying that there are going to be liabilities. Enlighten me. What liabilities are we going to discuss today? I know you wanted this meeting with me regarding my mother. So elaborate. I know our families don't like one another. I don't like you. You don't like me. We've never gotten along. We've never seen eye to eye on anything, and we've never worked together. Your family has run amok when it comes to the medical crap in this town. You have put up red tape against my church, and for years, decades, we've been at odds. But I think now, in 2025, you and I have a commonality. You've never liked your mother. She handed the organization down to someone else, and not you, when it's been in the family for how many decades? Since the 1900s? And I don't like Agatha. And I know that she covered up a lot of things, and I believe she is behind. I'm sorry for saying this, but I do believe that she's behind your grandson's murder. So why don't you and me work together in taking her out? I don't believe a word that you say, because I know the truth, or at least I think I do. I just am waiting on confirmation of it. You killed my grandson, or at least you had a hand in it. I'm not naive. And I just wanted to look you in the eyes and let you know that if there's any DNA traced back to you on that piece of evidence, your days are numbered. I'm sorry. Brian, he gave you the piece of evidence, did he not? I'm trying to help you solve the case. I was going to give that to Miranda, that piece of evidence. Because I've been trying to take your mother down for I don't know how long. So how dare you sit here and tell me that I did something like that? Yeah, and I think that you giving that to Brian to give to me is going to backfire on you. Whether you contaminated it by accident or not. If your DNA is on that piece of fabric, you're a dead man. And I wanted you to hear that from me, face to face. I'm not scared of you. I need you to see that. Well, I'm glad that you sent it in for testing. I'm sure you'll find who the real killer is when that returns. But if you honestly think that I had a hand in your grandson's murder, which as a man of God I would never do something like that, why did you accept this meeting with me here today? I thought we were going to discuss the possibility of working together against your mother. I told you. Simply to say that to your face. I want you to know what's coming to you. I want you to understand that I'm not falling for the smoke and mirrors, the distraction with one hand while you do something with the other hand. You have this way about you where you talk in circles and you're just downright confusing, and by the end of it you get people to believe that you're on their side. But I see through you. I don't know how you did it. Maybe I have an inkling of who is involved, but I will know the truth shortly. You're a very bold woman. You must get that from your mom. But I can assure you I did not have a hand in your grandson's murder. Why don't you ask your boyfriend if he had a hand in it? Because he's been very suspicious as of late. See, you really don't know what you're saying. You talk in circles and you just talk. You have so many plot holes in what you're saying. You point fingers at my boyfriend, but why would he go out of his way to murder my grandson without someone telling him to do that? That's no way to get back at Agatha. He could have killed a lot more other people to get back at her. Plot holes? This isn't a story to me. I heard about your grandson's murder, and as someone who cares about this town, I asked my officer friend to look into it because I had a hunch that your mother was behind the murder. And look, she disappears with your former daughter-in-law. Something's fishy there. Plus, well, I'm not going to bring up the paternity test stuff. No, go ahead. I remember they were canceled, right? What were you going to say about them? Don't bite your tongue now. You love to talk. Go ahead, elaborate. Paternity test stuff. It doesn't matter. What matters is your mother's corrupt, and you may think that I'm the smoking gun in this whole thing, but no. It's your mother. And I don't know what her reason was for doing that to your grandson, moving away with Miranda, but there's obviously things you don't know about your mom. See, you're very good at that. You're very good at starting off as the villain and then slowly tricking people into believing that you're helping them. But I'm the master at that, so I'm not going to fall for anything you're telling me today. I just wanted to see you here today to let you know that if your DNA is on that evidence, you're dead. I appreciate that you think that I am good at manipulating or, being confusing, but no. Just trying to tell you what it is. And look, I made promises to people that I would take down Agatha, and I'm running out of time. I have nothing really personally against you, personally. It's her that I need. At this point, the people that want her gone more than I do. And I'm just trying to uphold my end of the bargain. So look, if you don't want to work with me, fine. But you are her daughter. Can you at least get me a meeting with her so I can be face to face? I just need her in front of me. That's all. I may hate my mother and wish that she was dead every day. But the last thing that I would ever do would be to team up with you to take her down. No. The thing that I'm going to get joy out of is avenging my grandson's death. And you better hope that your little DNA is not on that piece of evidence. And if you thought, plot hole, if you thought that I was going to get back the sample and dismiss your nephew's DNA and dismiss yours and just look at the third party on there and be like, yes, that's the killer. Well, that's where your planning and your scheming is rookie compared to mine. I will get you if you're on there, whether you're innocent or not. No one does that to my grandson and gets away with it. And the fact that people have gotten away with it this long, it's just, I don't know what the word for that is. Lucky? Okay. I would love to see you try to do that to me. For someone who hates her mother so much, you really are just like her.